Hi everybody, this deck takes the basic shell of a Dimir Control list and adds in red for Arcane Bombardment to really cement our advantage in the late game as we reuse all of our spells from the earlier turns of the game. Let's try a few games with this deck over on the ranked standard ladder. Meow meow meow. Alright, got a pretty standard control opener here. We're going to go with this. Start off with the Xander's Lounge. We're going first, so having the cut down available right away, could go either way. Don't care too much about it. All right, opponent on at least some blue and black. See if we're going to get poisoned or ferried out of the game here. And some white. Sten Paranoid Partisan. I was going to say this could be Legends. Let's cut him down. This could be Legends with Rafine. However, you never see Sten in that one. It's usually, what's his name? Denick. Too many legends built for Commander now. give me some generic creatures in Standard. Okay. Second copy of Sten. On enchantment, we're gonna Sheoldred's Edict that. Alright, the first one could have been a fluke. The second one leads me to think there's some weird combo happening that I don't know about. We could always end it and just pluck them all out of the deck, but let's see what's going on. All right, wedding announcement. That's kind of normal. Makes a token, passes it on over to us. Let's play Takenuma and get out a Teferi here. Opponent doesn't have much on the board to threaten Teferi with. They could always remove this token and go for the attack, but Teferi would still be here. And our cards are pretty good. We don't need to draw too hard yet. All right. So I see Sten is to power out Virtue of Loyalty then? Well, Path, a good draw for us. Teferi finds us Mirrex. Grows the token, but that's just kind of a trade on the attack. Let's use Maestros Charm to remove one of these. Go for the attack here. Keep the pressure up. And let's hold on to Mirrex just for a second. Just for a second. Oh, another Virtue of Loyalty. Okay, so anything that sticks to the board now is going to be pretty big. We may have to path away our own token here. Let's get land going. It doesn't feel the greatest. We could path and then repopulate our board with one token. So if we just do regular path, clears the board, Teferi makes another token. Opponent's wedding announcement is out of gas, so they need something else to start producing. There's a Rafine. Okay, Teferi ticks up a little bit here with the draw. Let's go Mirrex. And I think we've got the mana for this. We're going to try this. We're going to go to the end on Rafine. Got to pay the ward. We've got enough left for a make disappear. No, it just works. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. This was a Rafine deck. Let's see, we got Wanderer, Urtai, Standard Enchantments, some removal. There's Denick. Okay. So Sten was just to kind of help power out the new Virtue of Loyalty and probably help out with wedding announcement a little bit. I gotcha. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's unusual. I'm not used to seeing it. All right, bring our opponent down to 10 with that attack. We do have... Oh, Intrepid Adversary. How much are we paying for this? Okay, bumps it up to 5-3. Mirrex token comes out, and then a bunch of tokens get slapped out on it. All right, well, that's one way to put up an effective defense. Let's see, our Mirrex tokens can't block. We can get Celestus out, but that's a little slow. Let's go for Farsight Ritual here. Ooh, we find a Path of Peril right on the top. I think that's going to do it. And, oh, we get 2 cards. Yeah, let's take another Farsight then. So Yeah, might as well do this. Let's go Path of Peril. Takes care of everything on the board again. Teferi makes another token. Worked well the first time. We're going to keep trying it. Okay, Mirrex makes a token. 2 virtues happen. It's a 4/4. Growing the Spirit. We've got enough mana for this. Might as well march the Might token. Gain a little bit of life in the process. Let's get another token out with Teferi. Because we might be able to do some tricks with cycling this Xander's Lounge to get up to lethal next turn. Although, 1, 2, yeah, we're already lethal if we can draw 1 card. Opponent's got a Mirrex token, but it can't block. Yep. Let's go ahead and cycle the Lounge. There's Bombardment. Everybody gets counters. And yeah, another round of counters. Didn't even need to cycle that. Well, just for a little flair, got to put my signature card out there. Yeah, opponent can't block, so we are going to head in for a nice 11 damage there. Good game. All right, well, this looks pretty good. Cut down into Path of Peril. I've got Wash Away in here because I really wanted to try it. It works against adventure cards since they don't get cast from the hand, and I kind of wanted to just get somebody. So we'll see if anybody's still playing adventure cards. Opponent looks to be on mono red here. Got a nice Phoenix Chick. Oh, we got something for it. Oh, they're going for the Monstrous Rage. Perfect time to do the cut down. I was just going to take the 1, but if we can get a 2-for out of this, all the better. Let's play that land. So we do have the option to just cleave this Wash Away as kind of like a bad counterspell if we want to. Let's see what they decide to do. Squee. Let's let him have it. We can clean it all up with a Path of Peril. Oh, that's even better. And that's actually good because I don't think we can hit Squee with the Path. Let's go the end, right? Now let's yeah, maybe they want to put another Monstrous Rage on it. Let's hold it. It's an instant. Might as well wait. Let them make some decisions before we try to capitalize on it. Charming Scoundrel. Okay. All right, now let's go to the end. They're going to target that and put the counter on it. Let's target Squee. That is a great answer to Squee. Kind of saved my butt there. What was it, the only one? Oh. Let's see, they've got Godric, a couple of spells. Okay. All right, well, that means Path can take care of these leftovers, and we're still going to need something for Godric. And they're going to retain the ability to steal one of our creatures temporarily, so got to be mindful of that, not make anything too big. This March is going to be nice. Let's pass it on over. So we're only at 14. We can march to kind of recover, and I think we should be okay. Good, there's Godric. Let's counter that with Wash Away. Because, like, odds are, if they play anything else, we can catch it in the Path of Peril, and then we'll still have March left over for any wild cards they pick up off the top. Very nice knowing what's in this opponent's hand. They've got to play with fire for us. Probably just for the scry. They keep it on top, though. We get a Make Disappear. Okay, well that fits kind of nicely right here. Let's go for the Path of Peril. Leaves us 2 for the Make Disappear. If they do something like a Thundering Raiju, we can catch it. Play with fire again. Really just probably scrying. Keeps one on the top. Passes it on over. Celestus. Very helpful. Let's go for that. So that gives us a couple of options now between Make Disappear and March to kind of keep us alive if they can just squeak out lethal on this next turn. Okay, Hasty Creature. Goes for the attack. Any other things you want to do? All right, they've got Lightning Strike. We know their other card. We're safe to march here, so let's do it. I'll submit 0. Just go for enough to kill the Swift Spear. So that brings us to 7. Thanks to that life gain, Urza's Rebuff, and Make Disappear. Well, I think we kind of got to get something on board. Ashiok is going to help us keep this hand full. Perfect. Got to remember that Ashiok, exiles the thing that you choose. Probably should have kept that charm there, but land is good too. Bombardment's our top end. Want to start preparing for that. Swift Spear coming over. Can't counter that because we only had 2 mana for this Make Disappear. All right, Shivan Reef the draw. Let's make a token. And let's pass it on back. Celestus triggers because we did nothing. We can discard Shivan Reef. We've got our Extract the Truth here. Ooh, they've got Soken's on. I was kind of thinking they would try to steal one of these tokens this turn, but I think they're just trying to go wide enough to get around us. Couldn't counter that because it's a channel spell. All right, might just have to do some trades. Phoenix Chick triggers from the grave, but no mana left to bring it back. All right, let's throw these nightmares in front of the tokens. Swift Spear is left alive. Might as well make a Mirrex token. Could use it for Make Disappear. And yeah, let's make some more actual blockers with Ashiok. And hold on. Oh, wait a minute. For some reason, I thought Extract the Truth made him sacrifice a creature. No, it's just enchantment or discard. You know, Standard's getting too big when you start confusing the commons together. All right, so we know opponent can steal a creature here temporarily, but I don't think even that's enough to poke through what we've got. So Swift Spear, we can Make Disappear and sack this token. That should be enough to counter Twisted Fealty. Right, they can pay the first 2, but not the second. Okay, that's good. And that leaves us a hard counter in Urza's Rebuff remaining in hand. We can chump the Swift Spear here. They just go for the face. We can just put 1 nightmare in front of that. Hopefully start growing that. We'll replace the Mirrex token that we just spent. Ooh, Sheoldred's Edict. That's nice. All right, let's take a look with Ashiok. We are going to exile the island and keep Sorin. Sorin instrumental in some life gain here as we try to mount our comeback. Let's make him sack the Swift Spear. Get Sorin down on the board. And let's make a vampire. Ashiok's kind of our card draw. All right, opponent scoops it up. Good game. Ooh, very tempting. I got to keep this. We got a Bombardment in hand. Little wonky on the lands, but at least it's a Xander's Lounge and a Celestus. Come on, deck. Got another... Ooh, okay. I was going to say, got another mono red opponent here. And looks like they've got the nuts right here. This is exactly what you want to see as a mono red player. Monstrous Rage. Really enjoying that addition to these mono red decks. Luckily, it still fits under cut down. We can take care of that Swift Spear. But the Rage just makes these otherwise kind of non-impressive creatures, gives them a little bit of staying power. Chump blocker's not quite as good. Okay, let's go Blast Zone into Celestus. Gives us the option for cut down. A very important tool against this type of deck. Opponent's got Play with Fire to bring us to 7. Keeps 1 on the top. Ashiok, the draw. Could have used some lands here. Alright, let's try for Sorin then. And we're going to make a vampire. Opponent's got 1 card left in hand. Flame Breather. And then an End the Festivities. Does 1 to us, 1 to everybody, but all of our stuff is still here. So that's not the worst. We do have this cut down. Let's take care of that Flame Breather. Let's go to attacks, gain a little bit of life. Take a look at the top. Ooh, a land. That's perfect. We need those land drops. Pass it on back here. Mechanized Warfare. Okay. Makes all of your burn spells better, but it's not a burn spell. We're going to Farsight Ritual, take land and big score. Start laying the groundwork here. Go Marsh. Let's see, are we safe to attack here? What do we think? Yeah, they can only draw 1 card off the top, so unless they've got a Reckless Impulse, probably pretty good. We're going to make another Vampire. And yeah, let's go for Bombardment. Really just an excuse to reuse all these cards we've been pestering our opponent with. They've gotten a Braid for one of the vampires. Okay. Let's get that Darkslick Shores out. Make sure to gain our life with the vampire. And we go Cut Down and Farsight down there. Let's big score. Even if we don't pull up something useful, we still get to draw a couple of cards. Yeah, Cut Down. Not much use now. Make Disappear and Irencrag the draw. Let's end it there. Opponent's got to play with fire for us. Sure. That's 1 vampire attack right there. Love getting to the point versus mono red where your life gain just starts invalidating a certain number of cards. Like, oh, each attack from this vampire, that's 1 play with fire that's essentially gone from your deck. All right, well, just pressing on here. We've got Make Disappear. We've just got Sheoldred's Edict for this. Yep, opponent goes to attacks. No cards left. Make him sack. Bombardment happens. Picks up a big score. We can ditch this Irencrag. It's really just a 2-mana rock in here. Also food for Make Disappear in the late game. All right, well, let's... what are we going to do here? Yeah, I think we press our advantage. Let's make some creatures. Attack for 4. And pass it on back. The way our hand is made up, we're kind of reactive right now. And we kind of got to have everything we need. Yep, an opponent kind of sees it coming, so good game. No, we leveled up here. All right. Okay. Well, this is pretty decent. Kind of a guaranteed second turn play, followed up by either a big score or a Sorin. Oh, even better. Path of Peril. Been enjoying trying this card out lately. Never used Path of Peril too much when it first came out until recently when, Standard's card pool is kind of getting so fast that there's just so many more things available. And so naturally, the aggressive decks are going to pick the best of the fastest creatures, which essentially kind of keeps the mana curve nice and low and lets Path of Peril catch a lot of things. But we do have Celestus and Treasures in here if we do need to go with the emergency button option on Path of Peril. All right, passing it on back here. Good old Ginger Brute. I think that was what was holding priority for the opponent. They always have the 1 mana option to make it more difficult to block. Gumdrop Poisoner, huh? Well, oh no. Oh, I thought they missed their land drop. Okay, opponent pays for it. Opponent's like, what are you doing? Look, jet lag is a real thing, okay? Jet lag is a very real thing. That's okay. Well, let's see what they do here. All right, yeah, they do go for the poisoner. We've got nothing for them to poison, but they're kind of developing that board. All right, let's go for the cut down on it then. Ugh, that was embarrassing. All right, let's go for Sorin here. And Sorin is going to go up. Definitely will reveal this March. Seems good against whatever we're up against. Black-red food-themed deck. All right, opponent. Charming Scoundrel. Oh, maybe it's not food themed. Maybe it's just aggressively themed. Well, good old Sorin here. 5 loyalty, enough to withstand this attack, assuming we don't have any follow-up spells. No. All right, opponent passes it on back. Sorin, take a look at the top. What do you got for me? That Ginger Brute. Holding priority. Thank you, Sorin. Reveal those lands. We're going to go Path of Peril. Get us a little 2 for here. We've got Sheoldred's Edict to clean up anything big that the opponent might play on their next turn. The Wicked Roll hits us for 1. Is that a Mycosynth Gardens over there? What are they going to cop? Oh. Okay. I really need to learn to stop asking questions about weird cards I see in my opponent's deck. It seems to summon the weird thing that they're trying to do. Oni Cult Anvil. All right, well, this may be foolish. We're gonna hit that creature token. They don't have any other artifacts to sacrifice right now, and they haven't been doing much else, which leads me to believe if we take this one out, we can kind of stop the anvil chain from running for a little bit. Sorin reveals a land. Thanks, buddy. It's what you do best. Let's get Celestus out. That enables both the end and big score for our opponent's turn. Blood Tithe Harvester. Yep, nothing we can do there. Makes a blood token. What was I just saying about artifacts? All right, sacrifice the artifact, do the anvil trick. We drop to 14. All right, well, now's the time. Let's big score. Drop this lounge in the graveyard. We pick up, Maestros Charm. That's pretty good. Let's see. Trying to review the options of cards in my head. Let's see what Sorin gives us first. I don't think we have any art. Ooh. I mean, let's see. If we reveal this, yeah, well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Arcane Bombardment. 4 mana left over. Whoa! Good game. That is probably... That last game had the fastest scoop to bombardment I may have ever seen. Well, that's good. Maybe they were ashamed of playing against somebody who mistakenly fired off a Make Disappear with 2 mana available. I don't know. They're like, this isn't serious. Thinking, yeah, we got to go Celestus here. Kind of want to develop the mana. If this is what I think it is, every other creature is going to fit under Path, so we can kind of take another turn at least and maybe get a couple of things out on the board from them and really get... Oh, wow, that is a card. Night Ranger of Eos. Gives him a couple more things. That's not quite what I had in mind, opponent. All right. Slightly different plan. So thanks to the Celestus, we're a little ahead on mana development, which means that we're not that far off of 6. So we can go Sorin here. Let's reveal with Sorin. Good, it's a land. I'll take that and pass it on back. Sorin can kind of be a little bit of distraction. We just need an untapped land. And we can fire off Path of Peril on emergency mode thanks to the Celestus. And it looks like we're going to need it. We dropped to 14 from that attack. Sorin down. And opponent still has plenty of cards left in hand. All right, let's cast Path for the cleave cost. That's going to give us a fresh start. We know about the Coppercoat and we know about the Skrelv in hand, but we might be able to reuse our Path with Bombardment and start cleaning up, but we don't have much time to get there. Let's get Bombardment down. Let's play Blast Zone too. So since Bombardment is random, if we're not able to pick up Path, Blast Zone could save our butts. Opponent looking to start a side hustle selling spell books. Decides against it. Coppercoat's attack, that's going to be for 6, dropping us to 8. Follows up with a Skrelv. 2 cards left in hand. All right, well, our only spell here is Extract the Truth. Take a look at that hand, make him discard maybe. Well, actually, our only spell in the grave is Path of Peril. Yeah, let's go for it. Extract the Truth on the hand. Bombardment happens. Path of Peril hits everybody on the board. Extract finds us. Oh, we got the Knight. Oh, yes. Good game.